Okay, I'll give you a little idea of what's going on here. A lot of these have been out of commission, so that was the Rick Haliber drone. This is the Baby Wasp, which I just put a Cadex Ratel in today. So this should be ready to fly again, which is good because I just got some new batteries. So this just got rebuilt. This is ready to fly, so ready to fly now. This is Rick Haliber, the Baby Wasp, and then this is FAFO. Fuck around and find out drone, which just got a whole quad frame swap and rebuild. And so this is currently being tuned. I'm actually going to soft mount the motors on this today, and because we flew it last night, it's still flying a little wonky. And so anyways, and then obviously my Source 1 has been down for a minute because I have to get a new ESC on here. So we started on soldering this, and then hopefully the Source 1 will be back up in the air. And this is my She-Devil, my Herbie 125 build that I've been working on. All that's left on this is to put a camera on it and VTX. And so this should be done here pretty soon. I've been working on this for a number of months, and finally got most of the parts in. 20 by 20 stack. And so this is just waiting on a camera and VTX. I've already paired it to my transmitter. That's ready to go. And then of course we're working on the new Heights FPV drone. So I'll have 3 5-inch, 1 3-inch, 1 2.5 inch, and then a 85 or 75. Can't remember what this is. I think it's 75, 85, probably an 85 millimeter 2S. So gotta have one of everything, man. You gotta play. You know what I'm saying? So this shout outs to Mike, Accelerated Heights, because so far now I've used 3 of the cameras that he sent me just because I was lazy, and I already had a good stash of cameras going on, but I've just been lazy. And as soon as I got that box from him, I was like, oh, you know what, man, I may as well just fix some of my quads that have been sitting. So I used that Ratel that you sent me. I will be using the new Foxeer low light Starlit camera. For this guy here, we're going to change that camera out, and then we'll change that 4-in-1 20 by 20 stack out of there. We'll get that solved. This one I unfortunately had to order a different camera setup for just because of how tight the space restrictions are. And that one I'm just going to leave the run cam on because that's the beater quad. That's the one we just say fuck it and send it, and like whatever happens, happens. So this is the Ladrib frame, and yeah, so all good there. And then we're going to start setting up this transmitter for ELRS. I've been putting this off, but we're also going to add custom audio to this and custom audio to this. So both of these transmitters, the X-Lite will be running ELRS. So I'm starting to buy all that stuff and make the switch on the receivers and upgrade all my VTXs so they're at least 800 to 1,000 milliwatts, so we can go that route. And yeah, this is what drone people's tables and stuff look like. I got drones over there just chilling. I got drones. I can't. Don't get into this hobby. It's bad for you. It's very expensive. But we love it. But we love it. We spend lots and lots of money, but we love it. So anyways, that's kind of the update on the quads. So now I have 3 functioning quads. Before I had 0. I have 3 now, and we're fixing this one. I'm finishing this build. I'm not fixing it. I'm finishing this build. This will be the first time this thing flies, and this should rip because these Mumbos are crazy little motors. So this one should be ready to go here pretty soon. And yeah, so I don't even think this is a toothpick. This sucker's gonna fucking rip, dude. It takes 3S and 4S, so this is gonna be an absolute rocket, just like my 3-inch is an absolute rocket. So these are gonna be rocket ships. None of these are gonna be running any HD anything, so if I get recordings from these, sorry guys, you're only gonna get visuals from the FPV camera, and that's it. However, this does have 16 megapixel for FPV, so that should look really good on cam, even if I'm not recording HD. This does have the capability, and I have the piece for this to run a session, but I'm not putting that on there. This is too small, I feel like, to run a session. So anyways, yeah, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Okay, we're getting things back in the air. I know I've been putting off the drone stuff for a while. I've been very busy, so we're getting all my equipment back up and running because I have just been absolutely going crazy with the fact that I can't fly. So next up, we'll fix these 2. We'll finish the build. I'm waiting on a VTX and stuff to come for the other Heights build that we're working on, and then that'll be 4K at 30 frames per second with a dual camera, and we're getting all this equipment back up, man. I've been lazy. I'm sorry, guys. Never intended to be lazy on you. So I've got everything out on the table now. Today was a day of fixing and solving problems and trying to get all this stuff up and going. So I've got all the parts containers out. I got, and this isn't even half of it, man. I got tons. I don't know. Yeah. So anyways, let's get stuff up and working here. Yeah.